right, Holiday Inn and the Life Gymnasium in the background. That's where Sports Scene is coming to you from this week, and it's a special edition because it's the long weekend that we've enjoyed all around the country. Of course, the Queen's birthday weekend. A lot of sports that happened over the week, but one in particular that we can talk about right now is, of course, the Digicel Cup round 9 action that took place over the weekend. So we had victories by the Eagles over the Lahanis, 26 points to 18. We had the Mioks defeating the Gurias. That's the second loss for the defending champions, 20 points to 6. We had Muruks defeating the Isapia, 26 points to 12. Vipers with the biggest win over the weekend, 48 to 12 over the TNA Lions. And Tigers and Wigmen, they drew it 10-all. So that was a tough encounter for both teams. They'll share the points, which of course is going to maybe do some damage, but also do some good in their standing for the season for 2013. Now, of course, some other things that happened over the week. Last Wednesday, of course, State of Origin, New South Wales drawing first blood in the season for 2013. A 14 points to 6 victory by the Blues at home at ANZ Stadium in front of a very large vocal crowd, and the youngsters, the debutants, all standing out for New South Wales. Laurie Daly, a first-time coach as well. He has 1 win up his sleeve over his former Raiders teammate and a legend as well, Mal Meninga, and the Queensland Maroons. So the second game is all set for Wednesday, June the 26th, where Queensland now host, and we'll be hoping to keep the series alive. Remember, they've won 7 of the last series in a row, so the New South Wales with everything to play for, and of course Queensland hoping to keep the series alive and take Game 3 and the decider back to Sydney, which will be towards the end of July. Now, something else that took place as well is some donations via a very well-known sporting icon here in Papua New Guinea, a big name up in the Highlands and big name in the sport of kickboxing. That's Stanley Nandex, of course. He made a donation, him and his association made a very timely donation to some youths, and here's Marie with more on that.
Yep, thanks. We do have Stanley Nandex once again from the PNG Kickboxing Association. As you can see behind us, we have some of the fighters that are making use of some great equipment courtesy of the Papua New Guinea Kickboxing Association. Stanley, tell us a bit about this donation.
Yes, we're actually going to give some donation to the kickboxing school in Mendi for Southern Highlands. As you know, Southern Highlands is one of those provinces that's contributing a lot of violence in terms of, kids are not really put into a good use in terms of programs. So what we decided was to give away those equipment so they can go back to their own districts or provinces and start, developing kickboxing in the various regions. So I think it's very worthwhile that we're pleased to give this presentation to the instructors and senior fighters from South Highlands.
Right. So just tell us a bit about how the sport is back in the Highlands region.
Yeah, the sport is actually growing so fast. It has also moved as far as Hela in Tari. We've got 6 schools there in the Hela province, and we've got 4 schools up in the Southern Highlands. And it's just that we need to start connecting our provincial leaders like MPs and also business houses there, just to look at these kids that are actually off the street, and what else have we got to keep them busy. And what we decided as an organization, we need to give them something good for them, and which is the equipment. They've been also here for a 2-day seminar, which was conducted by an Australian instructor, Robert Will Smith, and actually they successfully completed the seminar for instructors course, and they'll be leaving next week. So what I decided with them, with the skills and knowledge they got, I need to also give them a fair bit of equipment to go and organize their schools back at home.
So speaking about the equipment, what exactly is PNG Kickboxing Association giving to them?
Basically, it's for equipment that will be used for the sparring. Sparrings are more important for kickboxing sport in terms of the development, because when they go to tournament, they need to know the basic rules of the fight, and also equipments are very necessary for them, avoiding any injuries and all that. So I've been talking to the instructors to use them, how to use the equipment in the sparring in the classes or in the schools, so mentally for preparations for ring sport.
Is there much female interest back in the Highlands region?
In the Highlands region, a lot of female has been shown a lot of interest, particularly in Chimbu. We've got about 25 female in the Southern Highlands. Also, I think other provinces in Mamase, as well as New Guinea Island region as well. So female is also been part of our priority. We're trying to also look at gender equity involving women as part of the program, and also start to promote the fights in various divisions. So I think we've been working so hard as also part of the female programs.
You do also have the Kickboxing Cup coming up for the Momasa region.
That's correct. This will be the heat number 3 Oxen Palm Cup. Will be in Ley, and it will be on the 28th of this month. We had done the heat 1 in Port Moresby and Kokopo for the New Guinea Island region, and now we'll be moving over to Momasa in Ley, and then move over to Highlands in Koroka for the Highlands region. So this will be all elimination process, and now we'll be going into quarter-final and then the semi and the final coming up shortly as well.
So what can we expect for the Momasa region leg of the Kickboxing Cup?
It'll be on the 28th of this month. I got into Governor Kelinaro. He's very supportive. I think he reckons that it was a good concept to also promote the athlete fighters in kickboxing sport in Ley, and also he reckons that Ley would become the host province of PNG Games, and he's very much involving in terms of what sport can actually prepare for the PNG Games. So he's very supportive in this preparation as well.
So we do wish you and the PNG Kickboxing Association all the best for this year.
Thank you, Mari. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Kickboxing is a major sport in PNG today. We Southern Islanders, boys especially, we are unfortunate disadvantaged students who have not been to schools. But through kickboxing, it's brought us to this far. Some of us now are able to read and able to speak English. So I challenge the boys up there in the country. Kickboxing is one of the sports that helps Papua New Guineans to reduce crime rates and improve their living standards. And I'm so glad that I, as one of the pioneer students of Stanley Nandex, Simon Poye, I'm currently head of the Southern Islands Kickboxing Association. I'm very glad to receiving all these equipments ever since the inception of this kickboxing in Southern Islands.
Yeah, good stuff, good story, and big thanks to Maria as well. All right, we'll go to our first break, and on the other side we're going to be talking netball as we chat to the PNG Peppers on how they went at the Pacific Netball Series. Stay with us. You're watching Coca-Cola Sports Scene.
Welcome back, viewers, to Coca-Cola Sports. Now, as promised, we have the opportunity to speak to the PNG Peppers back from the Pacific Netball Series. We're joined by Captain Winnie Mavara. Winnie, congratulations. Welcome back to the country.
Thank you. Good to be back.
So tell us how the tournament went for the team.
The tournament turned out unexpectedly for us. We went there as underdogs because we haven't won in any PNS, any game. So when we went out there, and to come out with 2 wins, it was like a great achievement for PNG.
It is indeed great because PNG did finish second.
Yes, yeah. I'm lost over it. Been trying to grasp what we came up, the achievement that we came up with.
What was basically the Peppers' game plan?
Our game plan, because our first game was against Fiji, and they covered the game, the Samoans. So after watching the game the day after, the coach came and spoke to us and just told us to play short, because we're much shorter than most of our opponents. Play short and sharp, and make sure the ball goes into our lanky goal shooter, Tiata.
Tiata did do a very good job for the team.
Yeah, we just had to make sure that everything went in, because she's very accurate, and I guess it paid off. This is just to have worked so hard to give it to her, and she puts it in. That made it easier for us.
So the Peppers only lost to defending champs Fiji. You went on to win host Samoa and Cook Islands in the final match.
Yes, we lost. Yeah, we lost by 14 to Fiji, and I guess that sort of prepared us for the next 2 games. The good we played against Fiji the first game, so that sort of made us go back and check what we had to work on, so to prepare for the 2 games.
Now, congratulations, Winnie. You were also named as one of the 12 best players of the series, along with 2 other of your teammates.
Yeah, myself. I guess myself in the midcourt, Kilala, Owen in the defense, and shooter Tiata Baldwin.
Okay, basically, what's the experience been like for the team?
For us, bunch of us, there's a few experienced players and a few new players, so we didn't know what to expect because we haven't been training together because we have a few girls based in Australia, so it was a bit of a bit anxious to see how we're going to play together as a team, but everything turned out okay for us.
How was it like being coached under Enyamo?
She's good. She's direct. She tells you what you need to work on, and I guess we've been missing that for a while. Just need guidance from the coach to get up and tell us what we need to work on. So I guess it paid off.
As you mentioned, this is PNG's and one of PNG's good records for the Pacific Netball Series. Obviously, you've been in a couple of them, and to coming second in the Pacific Netball Series, what is it like for you?
I guess there's a few of us that have been there. Like I've been there for the last 4 now. That's my 5th one. So it was good. Myself and Maleta and Theatre. It's good feeling to have something under the belt. The PNS getting 2 wins, especially being the captain of this team.
Was there anyone that you thought really stood out for the team?
Yes, there's Theatre's there, but I guess she plays in the Brisbane competition. But from our local girls, I guess Margaret Ecker was one of them. She was given the chance to play, and she went out and they performed. So
Margaret's also the youngest in the team?
The youngest, yeah. She's 18, turning 19, June 27.
So after this win, what does it mean for PNG to finish second?
It means that our rankings go up. We were currently ranked number 20. So when we beat Cook Islands and Samoa, it brings our rank up, but we don't know what we are placed right now.
So after the Pacific Netball Series, what's next for the Peppers?
We go hopefully have a 2-week break, some of us, and then we start preparing for Singapore. That's in December.
Well, congratulations also to your sister Luarika. She had a baby.
Yeah, baby boy born last month. So hopefully she comes back and joins us for training.
Well, thank you for speaking to us on Sports Scene this evening.
You're welcome.
We do wish the Peppers all the best.
Thank you.
We'll go for a break now. Coming up on the other side of Coca-Cola Sports Scene, there's lots more. Welcome back to Coca-Cola Sports Scene. Now, before we go into our athlete profile for this week, we are joined by Master Jamuga Stone. Glad to have your company on Sports Scene this evening.
On the program, Maria.
Yeah. Okay. We spoke to Stanley Nandex earlier on in the show, and just like Stanley Nandex, you have a great tournament that's going on at the moment. Could you tell us a bit about this program?
Yeah, this tournament is called, it's a new concept in Taekwondo in the country. It's called Golden Kicks. It's got 7 rounds, 7 challenges. So this is the first challenge they're fighting. So we have this is a new concept that they fight monthly. And it's part of the program that we want to develop Taekwondo in Papua New Guinea. In recent times we have a tournament and 6 months later another one. I believe that to prepare for 2015, our fighters might fight at least monthly to upgrade the level of skill and fitness.
Right. Okay. The tournament that we are at now, how many clubs are participating in this tournament?
We have about we have a couple of clubs: Stones Taekwondo, NCD Taekwondo. We have Kasman Taekwondo. We have Tansudo. We have Sirinumutan. We have Motokoi Tabu, and so all in probably about six clubs here participate. I'm very happy to see the participants. Roughly about 110 fighters.
And that also includes female?
Yes, we have a female division, and a lot of female support yesterday. They really raised my eyebrow, and they're very good fighters.
Right, so could you tell us probably the proposed dates for the next fights that are coming up?
Yeah, it is a monthly tournament, so next month, at the end of the last weekend of next month, we're having Round 2, Challenge 2.
Now, as you mentioned, Master Stone, you're having these tournaments to help, keep the fighters fit so they don't stay out for long?
Yeah, that's the idea, because like I said, our focus, this challenges Golden Kicks is working towards 2015. So I'm talking to the National Federation that this is a good concept. So all the fighters, if they're here, they live here in southern region, or if not in the outside region, they can come in and participate monthly, because that will keep them their fitness level up and also their technique level. At the moment, we have too many breaks. So if we're serious about 2015, Golden Kicks is the way to go.
So some of these fighters, as you mentioned earlier before the interview, it's actually their first time. Some of them are new.
Yeah, some of these fighters they're new. They're trying to work their way around the ring. And we have a couple who are representing the Papua New Guinea Taekwondo team. They're also participating. They believe, and also we believe that that it is good for them because it will build them up. Because some of these fighters will be going to Canberra end of next month, and to come and participate in this program lifts their fitness level and also their confidence level. Yeah.
There was a really good match. The first match, the opening match of the tournament for today, between Armstrong Chico and Rex Killer. It was a good match. It was actually a draw.
Well, it's a draw. In WTF rules, if it's a draw, they play, and then the first fellow finds who scores the first clean hit, or if he fouls, the other fighter wins. So the scoring system is very, very strict and very, very delicate, because if you make a mistake, you lose the fight.
But we do wish you all the best for the golden kick, is it?
It's a golden kicks here. Yep. Like I said, I'd like the martial arts community out there, and also the Taekwondo community, to embrace this new concept, because that's the way to go for working towards 2015. I believe Taekwondo is a potential medal winner at the 2015 Games.
Right. So quickly before we go to our athlete profile, the other fights that are coming up, will they be held here in Port Moresby?
We want to start with the southern region first. As the sponsorship gets better, we move on. But just to clarify, there's a 10,000 kina prize money to be won end of the year in December. And the fighter of the tournament will win 2,000 kina cash. And the top club will win 2,000, and it will trickle down to until 10,000 is distributed evenly throughout the competitors and also the clubs. So it is a new concept, and I'm excited. And also the other instructors here and the clubs are very excited about the new concept.
We do wish you all the best, and thank you for your time for coming on the show this evening.
Yeah, and thanks very much. And I believe this concept will be followed by a lot of martial artists in Papua New Guinea.
All right, we'll go to our athlete profile for this week, and it is...
I'm Margaret Eka, and I'm 18 years old. I'm from Gulf Province. I played goalkeeper during the Pacific Netball Series. It was my dream to become a Pepe one day, and I worked towards that. 3 years to go into that team. I play for Digital Spurs in the Port Moresby Netball Association. Yeah, my big brother is a PNG rep too in touch. I have my big sister who plays netball, me, my two small ones. Yeah.
Your mother used to play netball?
Yeah, my mom is a former star. She plays netball. My dad is a rugby player. So I think we got the sporting career from our parents. Yeah. It's one of my favorite sports that I like playing most. I've been playing for the past 7-8 years now. Yeah, it starts now till whenever I stop, then I stop.
In the night, I hear him talk, the coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along this road, he lost his soul.
I'm Margaret Eka from the PNG Pepes, and you're watching Coca-Cola Sports Scene.
Yep, well, that's it for the show this week. Of course, good news with the kickboxing donation and keeping the youths off the street. Also, great to see that PNG Netball did so well over at the Pacific Netball Series, finishing second, and that puts them in good stead for their preparations for the Commonwealth Games that's next year, of course, happening in Edinburgh, Scotland, but it's Glasgow. I was going to say it is Scotland. It's okay, I'll just say next year. Okay, keep rolling. 3, 2. All right, well, that's the show for this week. Glad to hear that good news coming from, of course, the kickboxing and their donation to the youths. Of course, great news for PNG Netball as the girls finished second in the Pacific Netball Series. So that puts them in good stead as they prepare for the Commonwealth Games. That's going to be in Glasgow, Scotland next year. So very exciting times for PNG Netball ahead. All right, but other than that, of course, if you're going to be playing sports coming this week and the weekend, do play hard, play safe, but most of all, enjoy it. We'll see you next time here on Coca-Cola Sports Scene.